My name is Pinker. You can see my logo here, Pinker Art. I am a botanical card designer. I help stores increase their profits and drive a higher sell-through rate by offering my hand-illustrated cards that standing out among all mass-produced options, because everything illustrated based on the real flower, so combine the nature and the art and the storytelling, and that's the reason that make them likely to be picked up, or people use them as a gift, or because they also very emotionally resonated with the buyers, which means the customers are likely to pick them up, and also they buy them because designs resonates with them. So I sell to B2B as well as to B2C. So for store owners, this translates into fast inventory turnover and stronger margins, and they are having a lot of repeated customers.
So meaning the Pinker Art becomes a brand now over in Amsterdam.
Yes, not only Amsterdam. I'm now selling to 13 countries. It's now around 250-ish customers around the world of 13 countries. Still growing.
That's so
not
awesome.
Malaysia yet. No, not in Malaysia.
But are you Malaysian?
No, I'm not. I'm Chinese, Shanghainese.
From China?
Yeah, from China, yes.
So you moved to Holland to study?
Yes, I came here in 2000. I started work as business consultant for a few Dutch companies to export flower to Malaysia, to Indonesia. China is my main market, but I don't get any salaries for 6 months. I fired the boss. And I took my clients away, and I found a new company work with me. They only have 3 months before Christmas and after Valentine's. 3 months, that's it. You don't have any sales afterwards. So I'm stuck. I had some contract for 1 year, and then the rest of like 8-9 months, I'm sitting there trying to call and get no sales, and it was very difficult. And I feel very demotivated. That was the time I made a transition from painting on the side. I took like 15 paintings of mine and took a lot of art supplies at my child's school, international school. And then the teacher, and she asked one question, Ping, can I buy your card? 15 cards, how I started.
So it's kind of like partially accidental business.
Yes, not intended.
But you found your passion.
Yes, I found my passion. I kind of know I have to burn my boat. I need to go one. I don't give myself plan B, because I have tried to work with other people, and I tried out 4 different business. And then in 2009, I started a candle business, scented candle business in South France. A candle had anti-dumping rules, so all the candle I made in China before even left China already lose money. I say to the supplier, you keep the candle. There's one company, they order like 500 candle each for their 10 stores to try out, and the next things I know, they went bankrupt. And that moment I think, okay, from now on I will have to be careful with business. Okay, first thing, I need to have a control of my business. Second things, like with flower, perishable, I don't want anything to do with perishable products. And third things, I need to do things like I really, really love, and I have 100% standing behind this brand or product. This is the 3 rules, and I have full confidence. So when I start my card business, somehow I don't figure everything out, and I told myself, if there is somebody buy a card, they should buy mine. I'm so determined. When I start the card business, and I know that I want to be number 1 if I can. Second week I'm in the business, I went registered to participate my first show, January. I didn't know the breast cancer is coming, I didn't know COVID is coming. It's really the worst time to go full-time, quit your like 6-figure number. My art teacher was making joke with me, being welcome to the real world, broken artist world. Luckily, because I learned from candle making business, like I don't want to work with the biggest company. Second things, I don't want to have inventory. I want to have little as inventory as possible. I want to have print on demand. That things I first sell and then I order.
Smart. Yes.
So I fully use my money But along the way, I let my ego took over, because then you're like, from 20 clients, could jump to 50 clients, 100 clients, and 200 clients. Sometimes I blinded myself with like, oh, I'm so successful, Like if a client try out once and I didn't really walk through the sequence of nurturing the customers. If they don't come back 1 month or 3 months, okay, I have enough clients. I rent a studio. I wanted the best location, the best place in the town I can find. So I use quite a lot of my savings to set up an international team. I go different market, like 88 a year. I'm exhausted. And next things, I wake up in the morning, I don't know what to start. I become a firefighter. Oh, this had to be done because the shipment had to go. What a mess. Because I don't have a system in place. It's very messy.
At which point that you felt that you needed help?
At the point, I invest a lot of different email marketing or all different things. I learned a lot, but I'm missing something. I have more than 5,000 leads. I have all the papers lie everywhere in the place, and also the tuning rate, which means the client go for another brand. This number goes higher. I get more chaotic. I work till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like I'm exhausted. And also at the moment, like I think I have a lot of money left. And at one point in Sweden, in the hotel room, I look at my account, like 153 euro left. And that moment I realized I had to do something with it. I need to find a system. I need to have income that I can count on consistently. I need to have a system.
How do you feel when you see that amount of money left and you are abroad?
I was like, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I started business. I should have good with money. Like, how on earth, where did the money go? I don't look at the numbers. So I say, okay, now I want to start only ground zero. How can I have a structure? How can I no panic? And I feel like I'm a kind of gambler, because as I'm kind of speculating, I set up nice shows and I present myself. Probably the buyer will see me on the show and they will come to me. Maybe they will buy it. I feel I'm defeated in a way, and I feel there is a way. There is a way, but I didn't figure out that yet. And so what I got myself into this situation, I have a little girl to take care. I hope I don't get back to from stress, go back to breast cancer again. This kind of thing coming to mind when you put down the 153 euro left in your account. You must do something wrong, even though you're very dedicated, you're even driven, even though you're a fighter. But you fight in the wrong thing. You're climbing the wrong ladder against the wall, and you hit yourself on the wall. By chance, I think this summer, Aaron Chong has the 4 days training. And these 4 days, I finished his lesson during trip. I couldn't take notes, but I listened tentatively. And I think when we did the wonderful movie that the Mavis, and because the one of pilot get lost, get hit by the enemy, then you backed up with your colleague and people coming to find you. And I feel like I'm the person like went there with only alone. I have
no backup.
But no backup. But then I realized like Aaron Chang and the team, they can back me up. And I feel the energy from Aaron, because he kick out people who are bullshitting in the class, and I love that. Because he does like, okay, please stay. I want to sell your program. No, you're out. You don't deserve my time. I love that. And there I say to myself, you don't know is what you don't know.
Yes.
You did Erasmus University in one of the best business school in Holland. You think from the book, you think you know everything, but you don't know what you don't know. So I unlearned a lot of things, and I put my pride away. I say, okay, now I'm a clean canvas. Let me start all over again.
So, yes. But you're left with 156 euros.
53.
Were you 53? Were you concerned about the tuition fees, am I gonna do the right things? What if, and then is the time different and all that?
Yes, tuition fee was 2,800 US dollar, and asked if it's possible because I have to pay the taxes and I also pay the rent. I asked Aaron, can I pay 2 terms? And then Aaron said, okay, you can do that. This is also fast track. You can see the result. That's what I also like. Let me first make some money with the fast track, and then I can pay my tuition fee. And I was surrounded by people with very careful mindset, very narrow, like, oh, recession is going on in Europe, and you need to be careful with your money. A lot of scammers are there. Sometimes I don't tell my family what I'm doing. With Aaron Chong, I thought, if I can learn so much in the 4 days, I think I can learn much more in 1 month. And if I can learn so much in 1 month, I can learn so much in 1 year. And I could have used my credit card to pay off one go, but I put the 2 terms because I want to make money during the fast track. And then it worked. And actually, I already paid off my tuition fee the second week in the fast track.
Because of the money you earn, right?
Yeah, money I earn.
Good commitment. It's good push. Yes, you make the right decision. Yeah. So you have paid off your tuition fees, but the next question is, have you earned back your tuition fees? I'm sure you have.
I earn back 20 times more because I make more and I'm able to save more. I put aside the money, and it's not allowed to touch. I don't want to become broken artist, starving artist again.
But you learn the system as well, right? Because
I learned the system. Yes, every time I learn like how to handle objections. I learn how to polish my scripts. And Aaron has different cold calling script, and also how to handle objections. And also most important, like be fast, like how you access, how you do the impact, and this kind of step. I thought I know everything about sales, but then come back to Aaron's program like, this technique I never did it before, never heard that before. It worked, and I'm more patient. Before I want to sell. This is my card. How many orders? How many you want, and how many design you want? And now I came back. How can I before sales, and I do a bit more research and try to understand what is the pain points of the customer instead of like how I can sell my product. And Aaron taught also how to differentiate myself, how I solve them problem, and how I come back. Because before, if client say to me, I'm not interested, and I will delete him or her on my contact list. And now I will keep him till I have different angles where Aaron said, till the moment you don't have any ideas anymore. So this client will sit on my database for another year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and I'll come back to you because I will get you at the end.
Inside the fast track, you learn sales, but I also see that it rearranges your mind for how you treat life situation and business situation.
Yeah, and I see clarity makes a big difference. I thought I learned a lot, I know a lot, and Aaron is teaching us the strategy, not information. And many people has information.
You can actually straight away go out there, take actions instead of you having to think.
Yes, and because every day we have a winning program, and with Aaron we have with Max we have mentoring, coaching every day. You don't get anywhere like this. Hands holding on you, rewrite your scripts and role play. Oh my God. And also push me like do things you never did before, like never be challenged like that, And also the accountability within the group. You will like fire your butts with all the achievements. In the past, I was like, if I got sales, I achieved. No, it's not about that. It's your little, even you call a cold call, you get rejected. It still is an achievement because you did what it takes. I feel my mindset is like, I'm not afraid to be rejected, and I don't feel that I'm not good enough anymore. And I feel that things can be easier if you communicate effectively. Because it's so funny to see Max rewrite and he condensed it. Very concise but straightforward, the message across, and I can use it very confidently. This like clarity, building my confidence. I can go now, talk to any strangers, I can do any phone call, cold call without fear. I have endless ideas how to handle rejections before rejection comes, and I understand the human psychology better. I now have more free time. I'm not panicked because there's enough income now. Have constant every week have income or sometimes daily sales.
You have completed the fast track, and now this is the second week that you already move into the inner circle. What is it that you dream to have in, let's say, by this year end?
I want to have 157,000 euro per month sales. Without I have to cold calling clients each day, and this sales coming in through royal customers, through online, through lessons, through community, like an easy flow of income. I also am looking for land in Tuscany in Italy. I want to buy a piece of land and have a house and have retreat, and I invite like-minded people coming to have retreat in Tuscany, so I can launch my mentoring program for my art lovers and nature lovers group, and I build a community. And I also gonna grow my wholesale business.
You already worked out with Aaron.
Yes, I work out with Aaron. Aaron not only taught me the system about sales, but he also made me realize his system can apply to any situation. For example, I can organize event with same way how I can get to know networking with stranger because I solve their problem. Not necessarily how to sell them something, but because of the way I solve their problem, in the future we'll have a collaboration for them. Similar situation, with his strategy, I apply to other things in my life, relationship, and rent out my 2-year studio to a third person. I made like 23,000 euro in one day.
Are you glad that you decided to get a mentor?
Oh yes, it's no question to ask. Yeah, for sure. And the future, and I smile more. And people yesterday on the bridge, and people look at the stranger, look at me like he smile back. I never had that. Not only one, a few. I go on the bicycle with smiling, and I don't know why.
What would you say to people who are still hesitating, think that I don't need a mentor, I'm already smart enough?
I was that, and I broke for 153 euro in my bank. In a way, I know you can do a DIY. In a way that you can get the old university book how to do things. In a way you can use ChatGPT do it. I'm not promote for Aaron, by the way. I just say from my point of view, you need to have people in your circle that really back you up and then really do things that on your benefit. I don't think Aaron needs your tuition fee. Every day Aaron show up for us. At the time he showed up, he can make money somewhere else. I don't think he needs that. But the point is not for him, but for you, for ourselves. And I could have saved this $2,800 for something else, maybe a nice bag, a nice new dress. But I think this $2,800 worth investing. This is life-changing. How many times alive we can have the opportunity and we just let it slip through our finger and we just laugh at the other people. The same situation as us. We are jealous about people who succeeded, and maybe that's the mentality. You were jealous. Maybe if you invest in the right time, you would be the person people jealous about. And now you look at other people's success, you feel sour. I'm not sure if you do. I do. Like, oh, their achievements because this, that. And we made decision today will influence our life. I hope that this interview can give insight to other people on the fence or doubting about it. I cannot guarantee if you don't put effort in it, nothing will work.
Correct. Yes. Aaron will always say, I can teach you everything. If you don't take action, nothing will happen.
This is all depends on yourself. And people can also still complaining and say unlucky, complain everything and jealous about other people. And at the end of the day, it's your decision. It's everybody's own decision. It's not other people's fault that you're poor.
Thank you for your time. I hope to catch up with you soon in the future as well. All the best. Looking forward to your exciting updates as well.
Thank you. And if every chance come to Holland again, welcome to Amsterdam. I will give you a show about the city. Thank you, Joanne.
Okay, thank you.